Hey, it's Ralph, Timber and Tools, and today you're going to get my year-and-a-half review of this Stihl MS 170. I put a video up a while ago. I think it was just for start, test, cuts, muff mod. That was pretty much it, but this is like a year-and-a-half later of abuse, tree service work, you know, daily abuse, cutting the whole thing. Just going to give you the rundown on it. Here she is, Old Faithful. Now, I mentioned this in my other video. I bought this chainsaw kind of as a joke, you know. It's so cheap, I just thought, well, we can keep it behind the chipper, you know, for guys just to grab and beat up. And I don't care if they fire it up and, you know, run it cold and beat on it, you know. And the little thing really surprised the heck out of me. I do climb with it sometimes. There's a 16-inch bar on this, and it's nice to chunk stuff down. A lot of the top handles, you know, it's you know, not got more power, but you know, the rear handle's nice, like some of the rear handle MS 193, MS 194, MS 200, 201s, you know, that's the idea, to have the rear handle to chunk some wood down when you're up in the air. You know, as a firewood saw, I mean, hey, you know, if you're not cutting up big stuff, it's fine. I mean, it's gonna take a little longer, but what the heck, it's a cheap chainsaw. That's a big old log. Maybe we'll cut into that just for fun. Let's see. What's she sitting at? About 20 inches? Yeah, about 18 inches. We'll cut into that for fun. Because what's a video of a chainsaw without the actual chainsaw cutting? You know, you can't have a review without that. So. If somebody was to ask me right now, do you recommend a Stihl, however you want to say it, MS 170, MS 180? That's not what this video is about, but they're very similar. I'll say heck yeah, man. It's a good cheap saw. You know, I'm all about the different chainsaws. Like, I used to be the kind of guy that would just, you know, buy a few of the same model and just run them. But I just like to kind of experiment and see what's going on, you know, what kind of modifications we can do to bump them up a little bit. And if you've been on the channel for any length of time, you know, I don't do a ton of serious modifications. It's all bench mods, which is, you know, adjusting the carburetor, muffler mods, stuff like that. I am getting into a little more porting work, trying to learn, trying not to mess anything up, but it's nice to do it on a cheap saw like this, because if you mess it up, it's a $180 chainsaw. Maybe with inflation now it's $200. I didn't look in a while, but nonetheless, so this MS 170 is going to get ported. I'll stop talking about that for those of you who aren't following along and just want an MS 170 review and see some action cuts here. So in my closing remarks, I will say I have done zero repair work at all. Nothing. Haven't had to fix anything at all. Nothing has broken the clutch. Nothing. Not at all. I had a 14-inch, quarter-inch bar and chain on this, and it was kind of fine, but it was kind of not, you know, it was whatever. I kind of preferred the little bit of a bigger chain on this. So I swapped that back. I could do a video on that somewhere. But yeah, I mean, this chainsaw really, I can't really say enough for the price point. ended up being a Stihl chainsaw for, you know, 180, 200 bucks. I really should look up like what the actual price is of this chainsaw. But anyway, long story short is MS 170. Hard to beat for the money. I run 42.5 to 1 for my gas, and that's been, you know, that's been mint. Maybe I'll make a post on the community page of the piston and cylinder. Maybe I won't. Who knows? You'll have to check to see. Anyway, thanks always for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.